Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm so glad you guys could be here. I'm Rooster, and right now we're playing some Starfield. That's right, and this, we are continuously working on our quest line for the Crimson Fleet. And this one is the best there is. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Do not miss out on anything that we got coming your way, and there's lots more coming. Believe me on that. Now, we got to go find this Comspike, and it's on a heavily UC space station, and it is huge space station. So it's going to take us a bit to get through everything because we need to find the evidence to put these son of bees down once and for all. So you guys know what to do. I'm leaving timestamps down below so you guys can grab what you need and don't miss out on anything. So let's go. Kick it. All right, guys. Breaking the bank. We're going to finish this off. We're going to head over to the UC Vigilance and hand the quest in because I forgot to do it last time, and hand in any evidence we have pertaining to this. All right. But first, let's go down and have a little peekaboo at the Brig. See if there's anybody that they've captured so far and put in the Brig for us. I'm wondering who they're going to take. Anybody that really has any contact, or is it just evidence we bring in? They'll bring those people in. I'm kind of excited. See if they're going to bring in. Well,
Soldier, have you ever heard of trenchfoot?
Can't say that I have, sir.
Well, they say guards on Suvorov would sometimes trudge through cold, frost-wet trenches on their daily patrol. Prolonged wetness led to circulation and nerve damage, aka trenchfoot. Unable to perform, those guards were taken off duty, and security suffered. All because they didn't take the time to properly dry their feet. You see where I'm going with this, don't you?
I do. But if I may, I would argue that we're not on some frozen planet, sir.
Boom.
But you tracked
Trenchfoot.
last mission. You brought in any number of microbial life forms, known and unknown, into my Brig. These are direct threats to the health and safety of this group, and by extension, the security of this Brig. On my Brig, cleanliness is a duty, and I suggest you take this duty seriously. And if not, I will have the commander relieve you of it.
I understand the whole about like weird things that could be coming out here.
Ready for any pirates you bring in. Welcome to the Brig. As a member of SysDef, you may talk with the prisoners as long as you are mindful of operation security. As a personal rule, I simply ask that you adhere to UC Navy standard of cleanliness at all times. That means no mud on your boots, your hands are washed, and you are free of any contagious diseases.
We should have like a little steamer in the back when you first walk in. It just goes, cleans us out.
In fact, that's healthier. A sanitary Brig is important for station security. In my experience, a prisoner will hide a shiv under a flake of dust if you let them. The cleaner
I would like to see that.
the easier it
How big a
is to spot
fleck of dust is that?
both inside the cell and out.
All right. Let's see what we got here.
Said, I understand your mission directive might call for flexibility on my part. So if you need to be a rum-drinking, swashbuckling pirate,
Ah.
do your job,
I'm Captain Jack Sparrow.
to clean up after.
Yeah. All right. So let's go down here. Let's see. What is your thoughts on the Commander Ikande?
He's a good man, singularly focused when it comes to the fleet.
Perfect.
I can tell you a story as an example if you'd like to hear.
You know what? I got time. I want to know more about this guy, see what
I'm a
ticks.
bit of a workaholic, and I forget to take breaks. One day, Commander Ikande passes by the Brig and sees me at my desk. He takes one look at my haggard face and says, "Officer, I'm headed to the mess hall. If you're not with me in 15 minutes, your services will no longer be required on my ship."
Damn.
I tried to protest, but he was dead serious. So I went. We had lunch, talked about old times, and I went back to the brig, refreshed and ready to...
Well, you need to take care of yourself, man. You gotta have something to eat, at least get a couple hours of sleep here and there.
Not just the wood.
Sounds like we got a good commander. All right. I found a slate.
So it's true.
It is. I did find it.
I've been led to believe the guards on the lock were heroes. There was part of me that always doubted the story. Even as a child, learning about the history from the slates. Thank you for bringing me this. I get that Kryx is about as unreliable a witness as they come, but I believe him.
Okay.
Really?
Well, that's where I've been, man. I've been undercover.
But I didn't realize you'd actually get a chance to visit the lock.
Yeah, he wants me to go down there and find some info for him.
For doing that. They're trying to pass down their history, or their version of it anyway.
Well, you can say that. It's not an off the cuff answer to give, and I think it's pretty straightforward. They were. Let me know what's going on with them.
My apologies. I didn't mean to be unprofessional. It's just rare to talk to someone who got to witness that history, of course. But all that aside, give me your honest opinion. What were the conditions like?
They were pretty brutal. But again, they might have been brutal for what it was 100 years ago. Standards are different now, right? Like, let's look at it like that. Yeah, the whole situation, it's kind of hard to say. You're on an ice planet, right? Like,
Realized the hand we played in all this. Truth be told, my ancestor was a god on Suvarov. Part of the reason I joined SysDef was to find out more about his experience.
well, what's his name? Maybe I know him.
The history books told the whole story. And coupled with Kryx's testimony, it paints a damning picture.
Lots of stuff going on here. Lots of things to ask him.
I have a favor to ask. I understand that part of your undercover work involves going to the fleet headquarters, namely the key.
It is.
So while you're there, if you find anything pertaining to the history of the fleet, I'd be interested in learning about it.
Well, is this like your request, or is it like the boss or something? What's going on?
Just keep in mind this is a favor, and you're free to ignore it. I only ask because this is such a rare opportunity, and I'd hate to pass it down.
Well, I did get some slates about
I appreciate it. I've actually heard
Jasper Jenks.
there being audio logs for an interview the founder of the fleet, Jasper Kryx, did on the key.
I have all 7 of them. Do I hand them over to you?
Regarding his time in prison.
Give me some sweet credits.
If you find anything like that, bring it back here, and we'll take a listen.
Perfect. Sounds awesome. I can do that if I have some.
The fleet and the UC are intertwined, and I've always felt knowing that past is an important part of what we do. In life, history can be a guide, a warning, or at times, a reflection. And if you want to know which one it is, you have to stare it in the face, regardless of how ugly it is.
Well, let's be honest, man. The history of the lock is important, and what happened down there was pretty crazy, man.
It isn't just any history. It's my family's. If you open up a history slate and look up the name Gabriel Petrosyan,
I never heard that name, but I wasn't looking for it, which I'll keep my eyes open now. No, I can't say I have heard of him.
My great-grandfather, to be exact.
Damn.
Until the year 2297, 10 years after I was born. For helping his fellow guards escape the riots.
So he was one of the guys that was helping to get people off the planet after it went through.
That happened before that point. No one ever asks what prompted the riots. It was just criminals being criminals.
Well, it was actually, to be honest, what was happening down there was Jasper was setting it all up and paying people off.
But in some circles, it carries weight. The thing is, even as my family rode the coattails of our name, I always felt like something wasn't right about the story. And it always came back to that day in the yard, playing games with my brother.
What?
The only memory I have of my great-grandfather with sticks.
Well, why don't you tell me about it? Maybe that'll help me understand what I'm looking for, which could help you get more information of what you need
It was about
in a roundabout way.
Past. Me and my brother had the house to ourselves and were playing a game we called Prisoner's Run. It was a simple game. We drew a line in the dirt, and the object was
What?
a jar to keep the prisoner from crossing.
Oh, damn.
That day, my brother came to the yard with an added surprise.
I'm not mad. That sounds like a pretty fun game.
Attic filled with goodies, a baton, a uniform, and a medal to serve as prize.
Oh, your brother brought some weapons, eh? I'm guessing that'll take you out. The uniform was from the guards. This isn't your attic?
We could tell it was old, but we didn't think it was actually important. But when our family returned, I knew something was wrong. My great-grandfather didn't say a word, but behind his eyes, I could see it. The shame.
Well, maybe he was shamed that he's alive after the riots and a lot of his friends passed
The
away.
uniform and the medal were gone. At the time, I never understood why he kept those things buried in the attic. Now, it all seems so clear.
Maybe he wasn't a bad man, but he could still be a hero. I don't know. That's the best set of fraud.
Hero? Hard to say. Either way, thanks for talking this through with me.
Yeah, now I feel like I need to go, like,
What really happened?
find out what happened to your ancestors.
Now, I have something beyond the family.
Now I feel like I have to go re-look down at the lock to see if I overmissed something, which I don't think I did. All right. I went to ask him, and he does not handle, like, the slates I have on Jasper, he doesn't take them. So we're going to move on. We're going to take the elevator. We're going to go talk to the big boss upstairs.
Vigilance is our flagship. Where it goes,
The Vigilance is our flagship.
reports say your mission on the Siren was a success.
Whoa, what's up? What's up, Jenny? Chili?
Nice work. Let me take a look.
All right. This is what I got.
Tisk, tisk. Looks like Mr. Rokoff lied on his application to Trident Luxury Lines about having a clean record.
Oh, that's not very good.
However, next time he jumps from the key, we'll have him picked up. That will be one less fleet captain for us to worry about.
Ah, him being an issue isn't really the problem. These,
Dombrowski was already making a
yeah, these guys are the real problem.
Couldn't resist starting an embezzlement scheme.
Take all three of them out. I want that UC security guy in there as well. I want him wrapped up and trapped.
Any other fragments?
Nothing at the moment, but I will get more. Don't you worry.
Okay, fine, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
All right. We're going to talk about your past, but right now it's not the time.
If you have any more questions.
All right. See you later, Lieutenant.
Most of our operations
Commander?
graduated
So I heard there was a bit of excitement on the Siren of the Stars.
Yep.
Your handiwork, I assume?
Look, I made things get a little bit spicy, but I didn't kill anybody. So here's some passengers that need to be arrested.
Any specific evidence you picked up regarding criminal activity should be given to Lieutenant Toft after the debriefing.
All right, sounds like a
If
plan.
evidence pans out, you can visit those alleged criminals in our brig the next time you stop by the Vigilance.
All right, next time we come back, I'm going to check to see which ones you guys collected.
Ragtag group of pirates.
Wow, news gets around quick, eh?
Keeping tabs on you. So, did you get information for us or not?
Yep, I was.
And I heard there were no casualties. Excellent work.
Except for the eclectic hit squad that you took down at the archives.
Look,
You taking care of that mess, by the way.
I took care of it. You're just covering it up.
Copied the information
I guess it's
Galvan's
half one doesn't know for the other.
let me see what you got. So
Here's what I got, buddy.
Down at Bannock 4. Why does that sound familiar, Toft?
That's because it's an EM
Bannock 4 is a
gas
real
giant, baby.
gas giant, sir.
Ooh,
There's
yeah.
no ship in the fleet that could safely get near that type of world.
Well, Delgado's going to find a way because I'm helping him out. Just want to let you know.
The system was the site of a significant battle during the Narian War. I had to do a research paper on the subject at the academy.
Okay. That's pretty cool. Interesting.
It sounds like you admire that lunatic.
You want to take this outside, Lieutenant?
Call it whatever you like. It doesn't change the fact that Delgado is still a murderer. Your best buddy has killed every single one of our previous
Oh, look, I ain't going crazy. Oh, sorry, Captain. I mean, Lieutenant. Commander.
Immediate solution to the EM problem. There's still the matter of tracing the legacy's transponder signal.
All right, so here's the deal.
Of course I am. We don't really have a choice in the matter. There are no shortcuts. The route you're taking to secure Kryx's legacy for the Crimson Fleet is the only one at our disposal. You suddenly change your behavior, they'll know something's wrong.
Yeah,
But I urge you to stay the course for now.
I will do my very best.
Coordinate a plan to ensure the Crimson Fleet doesn't get their hands on that money.
Okay. So,
I'm not certain.
what's up with the Eubanks?
Proprietary transponder system. In a ship as old as the Legacy would be a challenge to trace. Even if we could find the ship, we don't have anything strong enough to resist those levels of EM radiation. Fortunately, we're hampered by the same obstacles as the Crimson Fleet.
Well, let's figure a way to get around it, and let's do this.
Information about the Comspike? Damn it.
What?
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that device, sir.
What's the Comspike?
No, you shouldn't be familiar with it. It's a highly classified project. It's an advanced signal decryption and tracking device that the UC Navy's been working on for years.
Damn it. That's not a good sign.
Out about that.
There must be an information leak somewhere, sir. It's the only thing that makes sense. I'll see what I can find out.
Perfect.
This is what we're going to do. You keep playing along and go after the Comspike.
Okay.
Toft and I will see what we can find out about Bannock 4.
Well, that sounds like a pretty decent idea. Now, are we any closer of convincing the Council to take an attack on the fleet or no?
My superiors are stubborn. I am going to authorize an attack on the key based on my flights of fancy, I've been told.
I think that's because there's a lot of moles working their way through.
Actually getting their hands on this fabled cache of credits.
You'd be surprised at how many people I'm now meeting that are supposed to be
I don't see
decent
the point.
in the military.
Apparently has a pipeline of information flowing from somewhere within the UC military. Any attempt to move the Comspike would be a waste of time.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Close to the best.
All right, I'll bring back any info I got.
Let's see who gets Kryx's legacy first.
Well, I'll be the first one there. I can guarantee you that. None of y'all gonna get there before me. Thank you very much, Captain. I mean, Commander. Dear Lord. All right. Now, let's head back to the key so we can meet up with our favorite second in command. She's so lovely. Now, we're back here. We're back on the key. We're going to come in through. We're going to go speak to Nav and Jasmine, or Jazz. We're in Jazz only ship services.
Hi, Jazz. What are you
Talk to me. What do we got going on?
Latest, the Comspike is being developed at UC Starstation SY-920.
What?
Location undisclosed.
Fantastic. So how do we dispose
We could lean on your smuggling contact. Call in that favor. You know who I mean.
it? Our friend on Jim's. Nice one, Jazz. I'll make the arrangements.
We got smugglers. We got military people.
Next stop, New Atlantis.
In Atlantis.
Her connection is
Ugh.
Huan Daiyu. She's got most of the premium UC smuggling routes locked down tight. If you don't piss her off, she should be able to sneak you past SY-920 security.
Okay.
Just remember to count your fingers after you...
How are we going to get past? How's she getting me there?
She would be wise to do the same.
Yeah. You think I'd come in empty-handed?
Definitely. We're talking cargo depots, star yards, research stations, and, like in SY-920's case, military outposts.
Interesting.
I've never seen someone new to the game have so many contacts. It's the reason we let her join up in the first place.
How does she have that many
How she
contacts?
accomplished that? We've been trying to crack some of those places for years.
Interesting. I'm guessing I should expect trouble.
You should always expect trouble.
Yeah.
As
Why am I
far
not
as
surprised?
Swan goes, even though she's one of our newer contacts, you shouldn't have any problems dealing with her.
No,
I sure hope
I don't
so.
think I will.
She might be our only crack at finding
If she's anything like you, I should be able to handle it.
Once Juan gets you past the guard dogs, it's gonna be on you to locate the Comspike. According to the data we have, it's in the prototype phase, meaning there should only be a single device aboard the station.
So I'm looking for a single device.
You break it, you bought it.
Yeah, don't worry about me breaking it. I'm going to pick it up and get it here in the first time. Don't you worry.
We paid good money for the information, so I'm sure it works. And if it doesn't, a certain source at Mast is going to have to deal with a very pissed off Naeva. And that would be really bad.
Yeah, I don't think Naeva's really... People at the mass is scared of the pirate
Oh, and one
that
more.
comes up and starts bugging them.
SY-920 is a UC military installation.
No.
It is guarded by heavily armed troops. And we both know those idiots don't mess around.
Now,
If you
I...
intend to turn the place into a shooting gallery, you might want to be sure you're hauling an arsenal, because you're gonna need it.
This is when I wish the commander had given me some, like, secret code or something.
That's what I like to hear.
If we're talking a fully military space station,
I'm gonna arrange a meeting
it's going to be
with
super
Juan,
hard
his place in the well.
to get on there without
Meantime,
killing
I'll
people.
make sure Jazz comes up with a solution to the electromagnetic atmosphere problem at Bannock 4.
Okay, you'll make sure. More like get drunk while Jazz does all the hard work. Typical.
Privileges of rank, my darling. We'll discuss it a little later. Anyway,
Interesting.
get the hell out of here. And don't come back without that Comspike in your cargo bay.
What a... Just a straight up ignorant thing to say to somebody.
I'm gonna leave that up to you, bro. If you get into deep trouble and you think bringing her into the fold is gonna make the difference, tell her whatever you want.
I just don't want to have to pay her out of my own pocket
Jazz
again.
is gonna be promising everyone their cut of Kryx's legacy.
Yeah.
If you want them to stick with the fleet, it's inevitable. But until the money's within reach, the less people that know, the better.
All right. I will not say anything unless I desperately need to. So, let's go. New Atlantis, here we come. We're here in New Atlantis, and we are on, or down in the well. As you can see, there's the surplus store. There's Kay's restaurant, the upper floor. So let's go up. The food is delicious here. And this must be who we're looking for. Hello there.
Your Naeva's new recruit?
Yeah, I have a name, so you know. The name's Rooster. Remember it.
Rest assured, if I ever need to remember it, I will.
Okay.
SY-920 is one of my regular stops, so I already have the necessary approvals.
All right.
Naeva says you're after a piece of UC tech. So to get it, we're going to need to get you on board. I can do that, but I have conditions.
All right. Let me know what your conditions, because I also have conditions. I can let my assistant provide you with a list. Oh, Lord.
Help establish trust. And I can't work with someone I don't trust.
Well, you shouldn't trust me.
For this job to work, we'll have to do this my way.
You're going to find yourself in a
And you're a
prison.
member of my crew. But make no mistake, once you board, the risk is entirely yours. This route is highly lucrative, and sacrificing it is not an option.
Okay.
Do not mistake us for amateurs. We will get the job done without sacrificing your route.
I appreciate the confidence. I just want to remind you, this job calls for more discretion than your usual swashbuckling adventures.
I haven't
In any
had
case, when you're
been able to
on
kill
board my
anybody
ship,
for like the longest
you're
time.
Swan. And make sure you're prepared for the long haul. Once you're on board SY-920, you can't come and go as you please.
Perfect. So this is perfect timing. Before we meet her back on her ship, we're going to unload anything we don't need to carry, make sure we're all cleaned up, and being able to pack out as much as we can.
The cargo ship means supplies, special requests, slates from home. In the void of space, a cargo hauler is a soldier's best friend.
All right.
We'll talk more on the ship.
I think that's a great idea. Go back to the ship. Like I said, dump anything into your special compartments, whatever you want to do. Sell your things you need. Load up on whatever else you need. We're going to try to go the best way. We're going to have to be very like the professional hitman, Assassin's Creed, all of it. We're going to have to be like ninjas. We're going to have to be like a shadow on the wall. These people can't see us there. We cannot start going and killing more UC people. Now, that put aside, we got to skim this ship as much as possible. We're looking for evidence. Excuse me, everyone. As much evidence. Now, it looks like we can take a bunch of stuff from the ship. So if you feel like you want to just like rob her dry, go for it. We are definitely trying to find any and all evidence, something on her that's in this. It's super weird. She's got to have something laying around, some kind of evidence that's going to be like, she said smuggling routes, but she looks like she's actually doing proper routes. Like if she's rolling to the UC, why isn't the UC sending stuff to their own people? Interesting. Sometimes I feel like the UC is run by a bunch of idiots. That's me being real nice. Take that. That's a notebook, nothing. No slates or anything in here. Her ship is actually pretty big. It's a pretty good hauler. Hello. They should have made all the slates or something like purple or bright red, like a neon, not look like the pad of paper. So every time I see a pad, notepad or a folder, I have to double check it. Hey, what's up, buddy? Get out of my way. So this is just an extra cargo space room, nothing going in. All right. Let's keep moving along. Like I said, she's got a pretty big ship. Make sure we're checking people's lockers as well. Nothing. Nothing. Pack of cigarettes. Cards. Usually find something. These people are super clean. All right. I don't want to talk to you guys. What is this? Oh, that's cool. A little pooper. Not even a computer. Good Lord. Now, if you guys find any evidence that I may have not seen when I'm doing my run and you saw it, or maybe it popped up for you or whatnot, let me know in the comments down below. Because I feel like you only get one shot. Because once we're done this, we're not going to find her ship again. So I want to make sure I'm really clear. I'll probably do a second pass around just to double check. Looking on top of everything, like knocked over all these papers, nothing. Nothing in there. That's just got some grinders. All right, let's go up this way. Let's see what's up here. A bitten sandwich. That's nice. That's how you get rodents and whatnot. Just leaving half-eaten sandwiches everywhere. What do we got here? Cargo hold. I say take everything out of it. Just because. I'm good. Let's go talk with the captain stuff. What do we got here? Credits. Digipics. Yep. Yep. So just, if you want, take all of her gear as well. Like, just clear it right out. That way you know you have it all. Talk to, pilot of the Jade Swan. Yeah, you're the pilot of the Jade Swan. That's it, right? All right. Let's talk to her. Let's get this progress. I did also run through it a second time to see if I could find anything. I did not. So, let's roll.
Pretend you're a piece of cargo if you have to.
Yeah, I'm an introvert. Don't worry. I'll be quiet.
That will serve you well here. Some people mistake silence for weakness or, at worst, compliance. But to me, it's the loud ones who leave themselves vulnerable.
Drawing attention to oneself can inadvertently highlight flaws and weaknesses.
Right. In my younger days, I tried too hard to please. But because I talk so much, I never understood what people wanted from me. But that's a story for another time. Now, like I said before, once we take off, there's no turning back until this job is done. If you need to take care of anything before we leave, do it. If you want to ask me any other questions, go for it.
All right, so this would be the time where we ask her everything about her, find everything out we can.
But I need to keep a low profile. In my experience, the more people know about you, the more they have over you.
I understand that.
Exactly. You make yourself vulnerable. You become prey.
She's smart. She's not going to leave anything laying
I
around.
think otherwise. But I found in this business, fortune favors the cautious, not the bold. Anyways, I appreciate the small talk. Delgado's crew aren't usually so chatty. But let's keep our focus on the mission.
Hey.
We can swap bar stories and share scars when we've got enough creds to buy the bar and fix the scars.
All right. Sounds like a thing. Let's just go.
All right. Make it comfortable.
We're not going to get any more information out of her. I'm going to have a seat in one of these chairs. Now, there's not even like a anything. All right, let's sit in the chair. Take me to your leader. All right, she's dropping us right here. We are.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu, cargo class ship ID UC 7938, requesting permission to dock.
Identity confirmed. Prepare your ship for scanning.
So they know we're coming. We have clearance, which is very interesting.
Looks like we're clear. We'll talk more once we're docked.
All right. Why are we whispering? Can they hear us? I don't know what the hell that guy's looking at. He's not even looking where he's talking. He's looking at her. He's like, I'm looking at the captain. All right. All right, Wong. What do you got for us?
We're in. First things first. The station is enormous, with checkpoints everywhere.
Awesome.
To get past them, you'll need a military uniform. And to get a uniform, you'll need to get to the barracks. There should be a way through the vents. You can get to them via the maintenance store downstairs.
How would you know this information?
Make contact. Once you get a uniform, it should be fairly easy to find an elevator to the command bay. But if at any point your cover's blown, I'm gone.
All right.
I would hope not. But if they do, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Either way, for now, get on that station and find that intercom. We'll talk more then.
All right. That's not a problem for us. We will get on board. Let's roll.
Any adventure you can fly away from.
Now,
Is that how the saying goes?
we are on here. This is the station. This station is absolutely huge. I'm using my ability to see where the bodies are. It's kind of like keeping an eye on where the enemy is. Now, you're going to have to scan this whole place. There are things you can steal, but if they catch you stealing anything, it's full alarms I would advise that you save right when you walk in. I have. So you know if you need to bounce back and forth. There is stuff that you will be able to take. You're keeping yourself going. But my thing is, we are looking for any type of crazy evidence we can find. Keep our eyes peeled. No one's going to mess with us in this region. As long as we're not doing anything we're not supposed to. And to be honest, if I'm going to get caught stealing something, I want to be caught stealing something at least decent. Like give me some legendary blue, purples, even some gold. What do we got in here? Packaging. All right, I'm known as an engineer. He's having his issues, not very chatty. Okay, so they're talking about Ark, the captain we just brought in. Not a problem. Sounds like this guy keeps missing his key card. That for us could be a big bonus.
Commander Ikande runs the ship, and we respect the chain of command.
All right, cool. I'm glad you respect your chain of command. Now, I love all that stuff. I'd love to steal it, put it in my pockets. But at the same time, I ain't too crazy. So we're still gonna find a uniform.
Huan Daiyu.
Are you telling me using an intercom where everybody can hear is going to be a smart move?
If I'm not mistaken, the maintenance door should be in front of you. If you can find a way to open it, it'll get you past the first checkpoint. I'm not worried. I'm sure you'll figure it out.
All right, I'll figure it out.
The door will let you access the vents. Go up the vents and through the barracks. You should find a uniform there. The uniform should get you through the checkpoint and to the elevators. We'll talk again once you get to the command bay.
All right. So that's going to go to storage and towards the mess hall. These space stations are really good at labeling, so you know where you're going if you look at the walls. See, they're talking about Elijah again and how he keeps losing his damn key. Let's see if we can get the key so we don't have to pick it. I have picked it and gotten through. So that's one way to do it. Or we can just find Elijah and see how much easier this is. I always feel like really bad if somebody like walks up to, hey, what are you doing? You're like picking a lock to an area you're not supposed to be. Hello.
Well, this is embarrassing.
Is it? What'd you do this time?
Lost my key to the maintenance room again.
You must do that a lot, eh? Got a problem with maybe get one of those little like strings that hooks to your belt?
Oh, wait. Nope. That'd be a negatory on that front. But still, it was worth a shot. Because this ain't the first time I lost my card. I'm worried about the impression that it'll make on my superiors. Now, you know what they say. First time's an accident. Second is a coincidence. Third time, you're being reassigned.
This guy, he knows what's up.
I've covered pretty much every inch of this place, except for the forklift. But that one guard, the one I owe credits to, is parked right there, so I'd rather not go there.
Well, I'm not going to pay your debt off, but if I can get them... Interesting. All right, let's see what we can do here. Maybe we can just kind of slide behind them, sneak it. Hey, go, what's up, bud? And of course, if I pick it up, it's considered stealing.
Even the checkpoints have checkpoints.
Let's just talk to him.
Something I can help you with?
Oh, we can too. The hollow over there, who wants to talk to you? Sure. Let's try this move.
Elijah? Probably lost the hair on the back of his head. I'll go see what it's about.
Thanks, bud. Have a good one. Just let him. Okay, he's going to leave. I pick up the card nonchalantly. Now, let's pick it up and let's get out of here. All right. One section down. We got through. No alarms going off yet. All right. Upstairs is the mess hall. This is storage. What do we got here? All right, sushi rolls, a little bug. Got rid of it. I'm going to put on my silencer. Everybody, you should always have at least one decent weapon that's with a silencer on it. Now, don't crack this because we don't have the ability to hide yet from the cameras on the other side. And the minute you walk in there, alarms go off, things get crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to have to get that uniform first. These showers are all open stall showers. What's going on in here? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Is it free credits? No, not really, but I'm going to take it. Who's leaving toilet money? Nice and easy. How many guys we got around in here? We got 2, 3. One's in the security section, I'm guessing. Sitting down. All right, we are in the stalls. Let's get this uniform up. So when you click on it, it automatically suits it onto you. Oops. Now we can enter the cargo command bay. So going through some of their rules, this guy has a real issue. I don't know what his problem is or her problem, whatever, but they do not want that person anywhere near them at all. That's quite lovely. Okay. It's quite insane to see that. So this is his personal information. All right. Now, we do a quick glance over. Even the tablets are the same shenanigan stuff. Now, we are kind of allowed in here so we can take some stuff. So take whatever you want without getting caught. Make sure you're grabbing a bunch of the books. Collect as many as you can, because on Aquila City, there's the bookstore, and dropping her off books, or going to her first before you sell any of the books, you can get like 2,000 credits for every book that she wants to put in her special collection, and then you can sell the rest of the books to her. Nice and easy. Yeah, there's that. Now we are spinning around here pretty quick. I'm not taking everything. You guys know how to pick locks. Make sure you have your security up. Get it to the full max so you're ready to roll and unlock anything. Now, I wouldn't go in there. It's the only room I'm not going to go in because I don't see anything from here. And I don't want to... I don't want to piss off any guards. Because I don't know if I'm supposed to be... if I'm allowed in there or not. And... lovely bunch of posters. Looks like generic room setups. Usually you see something by now. Again, if you're running around and you see some stuff or see anything that I may have missed, let me know in the comments down below. This is a huge, huge space station with lots of things. You got to be careful so we don't trip. So I may have something could have slipped my eye. I'm only human. All right, let's just slide over here. Oh, see, I don't even want to open the doors, even though you're allowed to when they're close to me. All right, we can take that. Nothing. You got milk under your bed. I don't think that's a smart idea, but that's on you, I guess. Keeping your eyes peeled. Lots of notebooks. Nothing of note. Shot glass. Obviously, we got some alcoholics. The computers all say the same stuff. They're just different people's personal information on whatever computer's near them. Tea bags, little Earl Grey. I love it that even 300, 400 years into the future, we can still get a nice cup of tea. You know me. I love me some tea. Great expectations. We'll take that. Nothing down here. Nothing. All right. We got a whole bag of nothing. We got some rooms over here, maybe. Why are you hiding, not showing me any of the magazines? All right. I'm going to take that, and we're going to take that, because free monies. All right. Let that guy pass us, and then... Well, it's not quite stealing, and all was inside was fake meat. Gross. All right, what's down this hallway? All right, so that's the stairs. Oh. That's going to take us towards the mess hall now. Oh, is this something? No. Damn it. You think in these mess halls there would be some type of recipes for like cooking and stuff. There should be a lot more recipes that are going on and we're not getting any. We did get one. I think it was for like a weird drink or something. Now keep your eyes peeled if you can and you're able to. Keep collecting your potatoes. I haven't got to or seen that quest yet, but when you have buddies. So there's the storage we came in. This was straight into the mess hall. So that's taken us pretty much here. We didn't need to sneak around, but we did need to go through the vents so that we could get a uniform first. So we'll just make our way across here. A little nonchalant. What's over here? Thank you. I want those digipicks. Now, we can't get in to that security room. You can try to break it, but to be honest, breaking it would be silly.
Your business?
Reporting to the commander bay.
Logging ensign level clearance. Go on ahead.
Thank you.
Your friend there have the same clearance?
Of course.
Then you're both good to go.
What? I kind of feel like maybe there's something in those security rooms now that I'm looking back at it. Now that I passed it, and I'm like, But, all right. Those are turrets. Those are Mach 2 turrets. All right. So they are not going to attack us unless we do something crazy. Like I said, there's some containers in here if you want to break them and take stuff out of them. That's cool. Now, see that vent? That's the vent we were just inside. This is where it would have brought us out. And those big turrets up top would have a field day with us. All right. Let's try it out. Let's see if we can get past it. Well, that's one way to do it. Come on. Look at her sitting over there already. That's hilarious. Would you teleport? Okay. Let's saunter our way through here. These are different cargo bays. Interesting. Nothing. All right.
This is Captain Huan Daiyu.
Hey, Huan Daiyu. I made it.
Good. And no alarms or warnings on the comms. Music to my ears. If you found a uniform, be sure to put it on. That'll provide some cover. Don't know what you're after, but I'm guessing there'll be another checkpoint. It's far down. Might need a clearance code.
Terrific. I guess we can't just keep picking things up. I don't need access. I can use the vent.
No talking, no combat, and no trace. This station has a lot of old arteries. The blood has gone dry, but they still connect to its heart. Look for a maintenance area. That should open a path to the archival computers. Going down for now. We'll talk again once you've located your target.
Okay. Will do. Now, we've talked to her. We need to find another vent system. Now, any of the people in here are now considered higher ranked than you are, and will... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What do we got here? Nice and easy. Don't startle it. There's been a lot of chatter, rumbling of a project on the station. Let's keep our head down, follow orders. Okay. Not really what I wanted, because it doesn't really give me any decent information. What do we got here around the desk? So, let's see. I'm gonna crack this if I'm allowed. Since behind a master lock, it's got to be something, right? Absolutely not. I swear to God, everybody has one of these stupid suits laying around. All right. Let's hang in the maintenance for a minute. Seriously, having a master lock on a deep space suit doesn't make any sense to me. I'm not against having that set up. I actually would like to have a mannequin container like that in my house. I think that'd be kind of cool. But put on like one of my favorite outfits. Now, that is the vent system to go through. But let's just double check. There's some books here and some monies we can take. Take them all. Like I'm assigned to this level, bud. Don't worry. See what I mean? They're going to want to start talking to you and then asking you what you're supposed to be doing. As long as you don't make eye contact. Those are the transport lifts over that way. This is security. And this is logistics. So let's go in logistics for a second. Yeah. This is absolutely mayhem. Whoa, 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 whoa. I see playing cards. I see smoke packets. Some tea. Hey, let's just talk to her. Let's see. Hello. How are you?
Make it quick, Ensign. I'm busy with half a dozen spreadsheets that I'm pretty sure outrank you. And you know how the commander feels about breaking the chain of command. She hates it.
I'm sorry to bother you. I'm a person. How can a spreadsheet outrank me?
Are you kidding? Being a person puts you exactly at the bottom of the totem pole. Look at me. I'm an engineer, graduated top of my class, and I'm pretty sure the coffee machine gets more respect. At least the spreadsheet actually does some heavy lifting.
Wow. All right. I need access point.
I'm sorry, Ensign, but I don't think you have the clearance for that information. Especially when the problem concerns a leak.
A leak? So you're aware of someone leaking out information?
Ensign Zaremi, is it? Just use the computer in the security office and look up the code based on your last name.
Interesting. So she's going to give us the info we need. We can go in security. Well, we'll check out the lockers when we're here. Maybe someone's got something going. Nobody's got any evidence or non-evidence. Take all those digipics. Oh, there we go. It's a specialty slate. She responded with a glim stare of hers. She reminds me that she doesn't need our approval. All right. So that means absolutely nothing. All right. Let's crack this in and let's go check out this. Now, we can get clearance codes from this computer. I'm guessing that's the clearance codes because my last name of this ensign starts with a Z. We'll just make sure we get them all. right? That should work. Nothing too crazy. I don't think we have to memorize the codes to punch it in, but just in case we ever have to. Yeah, I'm not trying to master lock that to go through the other side. Heaven forbid. Nope. Now, I want to take a little... Oh, we got 4 people in this region. So, let's just be very, very sneaky. Oh, yes, look at this. We're no allowed to bring custom firearms. Most of these notes are just people complaining about other things, nothing important. I broke that for no reason. Now, if you get caught by these people, they start questioning why you're here, and they can stuff can go sideways pretty quick. So I would say try to avoid them unless you have your persuasion up to at least rank 3, if not higher. I did see a computer, so let's dive into that and see if there's anything on the computer. All right, nothing too interesting. Whoa, there he is. All right, I'll leave. Last thing I want is a bunch of these guys start pushing it. Now, that's the door we can go through, but security is right there and will ask us. We're going to go take the vent to get through. Vent is much easier, even though we did get security codes. I don't want to try breaking into the main command center. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to walk along the edge of this. It's nice and easy, the best you can. If you fall, make sure you have your persuasion up, because each guard is going to start freaking out and start asking you why you're in the command center. All right? There's cameras set up so they can see you. They know you're there. And I didn't find anything too interesting. So this is the better option, is to sneak along the top. Nice and easy. Oh my, I literally feel like I've given up breathing trying to walk that. Whew. A lot of guards in there. I'm doing my very best not to trigger anybody or start a fight. Yes, I can kill every single guard in here without a problem. I can take them all out. But if we do that, they have to explain why I broke into their systems, shot and killed everybody on an entire space station. Because that's what you have to do. You're not going to get away with just killing 1 or 2. You're going to have to kill everybody. Now, this is what we're getting some information. It's in Engineer Bay 4. Perfect. We'll get on any information we can. What other projects you guys got going here? What is this one? It's a smart design to help better power larger ships. Okay. I'm wondering if I can steal other projects just so I could have the for my own, especially if they're ships. This is a smart device shielding, better deflects power. See, that's what we're talking about. I'm hoping that because of this, they'll figure out a way that we can use these, giving us those abilities to help us with our EMP shielding. All right. Clicking on through there. This is records. There should be something in here for us. Any of the slates we found so far have been just jargon from the kids. Now, let's open the door. What? The actual... Oh. There's the cat. There's the commander.
Let's just sneak up on her and just listen.
No.
Until you can provide more substantial proof, we'll simply monitor the situation at the cargo bay. For now, I've recommended to Dr. Vogel to contact me immediately if he identifies any suspicious behavior.
Well. Anything that might be suspicious is interesting. Again, nothing going on in here. I really do feel like these places are just like, meh. All right, we grabbed the gear, we grabbed the weapons. We got another card identified. Let's roll. Now, we got to find the intercom, like always. There it is right there. Let's have a chat.
Cargo's almost unloaded. We'll be departing shortly.
Well, you don't leave without me. I'm almost done.
And I'm delivering you just as Delgado asked. That being said, I can stay in orbit for a short while. I'll need to send word to Delgado anyway, if you don't get off that station. But it looks like you'll need to find your own way off the ship. That doesn't mean you're trapped. On a station this big, there are bound to be other vessels you can steal. As a member of the Crimson Fleet, I trust you can handle that.
Oh, Lord. Why didn't you just tell me you were just going to peace out on me and I'd have to steal another ship?
You'll be ejecting it straight into a supernova. Good luck. If you make it out alive, next time you're at the Nova, I'll buy you a drink.
All right. So if we send heat her way, things get really, really bad for everybody. She is not a fan of that nonsense. Because what happens is it burns out every single line she has. What's going on in this room? Anything interesting? Different type of projects we got going on here. You could pause at any time if you want to read all through any of these budget cuts or anything that's going on. Stuff about the doctor. It's just information. Apparently that doctor has been having some real issues with people. He might have gone a little bit loopy, but that's okay. Why are you standing? You need to simmer down, engineer. Looking for more test pilots. Interesting.
Truly, the Great Serpent has blessed you.
All right. Watch my back. I'm going to try to break this lock. Okay. By breaking this lock, it's going to get us inside here. Now, with that being said, there's another vent that's going to drop us down below, which is perfect. Exactly what we need. And I'll take this free gear and monies. What do we got? Nothing too crazy. It's all right. An scientist outfit. I would say... Whoa. That scientist is going to know who we are. So, you know what? Let's try something out. We have the Essence uniforms. Let's try the science outfit and see what happens. Maybe we'll look like them. Maybe they won't say anything and we can sneak around in this region without any problems. Okay, they do think I'm a scientist. That's cool. They think I'm part of their crew, which is awesome. Now I probably will have a little bit of easier time. Let's sneak around through here. All right, we got 2 guards inside. I am being detected. I don't know how they know I'm in here. And that's the dude I need to talk to. That's the scientist doctor. All right, let's... Okay, more lab stuff. I'll just take this stuff off you guys' hands. Don't worry about me. Weapon stuff. Anything interesting over here? Just more books. Take some credits. And nothing else. Not a problem. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Evidence here, guys. We got some evidence here. Let's have a lesson and look at this. This is what we came here for.
Get me reinstated. The Tsar is doing you a favor, Marcine. Do you prefer to court-martial? Dishonorable discharge? Because all of that was on the table. I would have preferred things to remain as they were, so I made a mistake. But my work on the Comspike was and is irrelevant. Dr. Vogel will do just fine without you. Besides, we both know the only reason you were on that project was to bloat the budget so we could embezzle the creds. And to that end, your share of the funds should be transferred to your Gal Bank account shortly. What am I supposed to even say to that? Those funds are the reason I don't have a job. You could start by saying thank you. Hell, I even warned you not to poke the bear. Commander Natara being the Ursine predator in this analogy.
All right.
Aaron was right. I should have never hit send. Yeah, you screwed up. Royally.
Well, it looks like we have some information.
You can protect Dr. Gom and all the kings.
Now we know where the leak's coming from.
By keeping your mouth shut. No. Yeah. Hey, you want my advice? On some planet at the edge of the galaxy where you can relax for a bit. Think back. Really dig your feet in the sand. Just get your mind off all this. No, stop with the sad puppy dog face, too. Makes you look guilty.
Interesting.
And what kind of face am I supposed to have? The face of someone who got away with it.
Well, they didn't get away with it. So the intercom's not working. Let's talk to this guy, this doctor. Make sure we double check. Nothing's on his computer. That's just scalpely stuff. All right. Hello.
Who are you?
Hello
Why are
there.
you in here? Did you not see the sign?
What sign?
The sign outside that says no visitors. Wait. Did they not put that up? I requested it ages ago, but not surprising. Ever since Commander Natara took over, the priorities have changed.
Well, I'm sorry about that. Are you the person in charge of the project?
Oh, yes. I've been studying decryption of all types for quite a long time. Probably since before you took your first crab jump. Signal protocol, quantum ratchet symmetry, interleaving data extrapolation.
Oh.
You name it, I've lectured on it.
Sounds very interesting, Doctor.
But I definitely knew it once.
I'm with the engineering team. You need to hand over.
Don't you mean access to the ship?
A ship?
The Comspike isn't a device, it's a module.
Oh!
It's a prototype in one of our docking ports. We're still in the testing phase, running decryptions across a variety of signal types. But the results so far have been very promising. It can even interpolate signal data lost in the retrieval. It really is a wondrous technology.
Well, I'll be a monkey's uncle. Now, I got the security prompt here, so let's use that one.
Yes, it's not quite cracking the Enigma code, but it will give us a significant tactical advantage. We'll be able to infer everything from battle plans to meal consumption.
Interesting.
Not that we'd care about that sort of thing, outside of the effects of diet on combat readiness. And yes, there are certain kinks to be worked out, missing parts and the occasional traumatic injury here and there, but it's all part of the adventure.
Well, I'm with you, Doctor, because this looks like it just might have been the best thing. I could be your pilot, my friend.
The destination, but the journey that matters. Particularly when the destination is death.
What?
Don't worry. We've corrected the problem with the ship's life support systems, and statistical models show a failure rate of less than 2%. In short, I've requested a full squadron of these brave and fearless Marines to be transferred to the station. They'll give the prototype a final run, and provided there are minimal casualties, we can present our findings to Mast.
Oh, that's a good thing. We have two options here. Now, I would say back out and save at this point. If you don't have your persuasion up high enough, you can't take the pilot, so you have to get rid of, you're going to have to betray her. If you betray her, the entire station goes into lockdown. All the guards start rushing towards the cargo bay, and she is pissed. And things go sour real fast, and everything turns sour. I find that if we can persuade him, it's the safest route, and it keeps everything locked into place.
It seems a tad suspicious. I see. It would have been nice if they kept me in the loop. I am the project lead, after all.
Look, I'm sorry that they haven't been keeping you in the loop. I'm new. I'm just the guy here to do the job. Now, if I wasn't a pilot, I wouldn't have been able to pass the checkpoints. We know that the commander set up multiple checkpoints, so he would know that.
True.
Yes.
And Commander Natara's checkpoints are very thorough. Too thorough, if you ask me, not that anyone does. All right, you've convinced me.
Okay.
The new task pilot. You'll need a uniform and a terminal password to authorize a flight and get past Natara's cumbersome checkpoints. The uniform you can get in the locker room area, the password you get from me.
All right.
Find the prototype ship at Docking Bay 8. Use the password to access the flight terminals in the control center. And of course, best of luck. You are doing science a great service by undertaking this sacrifice.
Cool. I hope I don't get blown to smithereens in your ship. Now, I'm going to take the vents. All right, so we're going to grab the pilot suit. That's taken care of. Again, check everything out in this region. Make sure we're not... Take my stuff and you're dead. Aw, that's nice. It's a nice thing to leave it. Oh, don't leave any credits behind. Oliver Twist. The Comet. What do we got here? Nothing. So they're going to keep calling you Doctor now because they think you're... Or unless he was talking to him. Nothing. All right. So we can come back out. This takes us back to the main room, the main facility area. That security. So besides all that, swing back into the bathroom. I just dabbed into the shower region. See if there's anything left behind. This guard's going to walk past me, not bug me now. We're going to take the vents and sneak in behind all of the security. Perfect. This is a lot easier to do it this way than to be an open conflict. Now we're in the, I'm guessing, where we're supposed to be. Oh, there's lots of stuff I see. But people start asking you questions like, hey, what are you doing here? Don't mind me, guys. What do we got here? A little door? All right. We were able to grab that. Okay. Even the checkpoints have checkpoints. Let's crack that in a second. take any books, so we can take them to the library lady. Nothing. Now, I'm going to test this theory because there it is. Let's take this stuff out. Look at that. That's going to be my gun. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful silencer on it. And it's legendary, so when we can upgrade it a little bit more. Get some armor-piercing rounds on that bad boy. Now, they don't say anything to you because you shouldn't be there unless you had permission. So that's perfect by me. All right, so far, so good. We're going to docking bay 8. Let's jump in the ship. Now, if you want, you can have a little peekaboo glance or all through the ship as you want. The ship now will be considered yours the minute we drive off of it. I'm going to take everything out of the captain's locker because that's my stuff now. And here's a little device, nothing in the cargo hold. Perfect. Save it before you jump in the seat. All right, now, undock. The minute we get this going, set up where we want to go back. We want to get to our planet way over here. Where is it? Set your oh, come on. Set the destination, setting course, jumping. Perfect. We only have one in our drive. I'm dropping it out of, and I'll punch it. Get out of there before they come in hot. They will blow you up. I don't know how or how fast why they're that fast, but you literally have like 5-6 seconds. If you don't push more into your drives, you won't make it out of there. Now, if you do it the other way and you got rid of, you can just fly out nonchalantly because everybody's chasing the cargo ship with Hala inside of it. All right. We got back to the key. We're going to park this. We got out of there without any incidents.
Well. Welcome back, Rook. Looks like you got a new toy for me. Go on in and give everyone the lowdown. We'll take care of things from here.
All right, quick question.
Ship you brought in. I can't wait to tinker with it.
Where's mine? Where's my ship?
That's a real nice ship you brought in.
All right.
To tinker with it.
Apparently you guys are going to be the Dum-Dum twins. Oh, all right. Now, we're going to go to the bar and we're going to talk to her, the cargo captain, in the last Nova. See what's up. She owes us a drink because we did such a great job, I guess. What's up?
Nice to know Naeva was right about you. It's good to have a promising rookie with the fleet.
Yeah, I don't do too bad, do I? Clean up real nice.
Surprise? Naeva talks tough, and frankly, she is tough. But she's not a machine.
Okay.
Don't we all? But you seem to be a quick learner. Anyway, I believe I owe you a drink. It's the last time I'm paying, of course. Because if Delgado's right about Kryx's legacy, you've earned more than your fair share already with that Comspike.
Considering I've done a lot of the legwork.
Yeah, although I get why you didn't give me the details. If I had known this was about the legacy, I might have asked for a bigger cut.
Well, the legacy is good as ours.
You read my mind. I don't like the thought of putting my routes in jeopardy over an old story. But I respect Delgado, and I believe he's onto something. What that is, though, remains to be seen.
Yeah, I didn't get any information on her, which is irritating, but we did get evidence on other people, and it looks like we're trying to clean up the rat's nest with some of these UC guys.
And my debt is paid, it's you to give Delgado the good news.
All right. So let's head back. Let's go talk to our good old boss there. The best we can. No, I don't need anything. I just need to get myself up here. Ugh, come on. Learn how to jump. This is the easiest way to do it. And you don't have to take a bunch of elevators. All right.
Those crabs ain't gonna steal themselves.
Those kids ain't gonna steal themselves. Why do you gotta be sassy?
Jasmine tells me that you not only brought us the Comspike, but an entire prototype UC ship. I'm impressed, Roof. Very impressed.
Don't worry your pretty little head about your damn ship.
You're just mad because you don't have a great ship like me. So why don't you watch your mouth?
Dale went out of his way to tell you how impressed he was.
Dale went out of his way. Blood.
Yeah, nice try, Rook. We know you didn't have a choice.
See, there is no way, because if you say that you did it because you didn't have a choice, they're like, he's trying to be nice to you. It's just a...
She gave you some really high praise. Said you were a pro.
And from what I hear, receiving praise from Huan Daiyu is quite an accomplishment. All in all, a job well done. Now, on to the business at hand. Jasmine, are you
It's about time. Let's get down to what we came here for.
How's it going?
I already have 2 of my crew tearing the ship apart from one end to the other. Comspike shouldn't be too tough to extract. I'm looking forward to seeing what those UC techs have been up to.
Keep me posted. All right. That leaves our electromagnetic atmosphere problem.
Yep.
And I think we've discovered a solution.
Please tell me you got a solution.
City of Neon called Jade. They're responsible for the massive conduction grid that powers the city. We get our hands on their electrical absorption tech, and Jasmine swears she can tame it to handle Bannock 4.
I don't get it. What are you talking about? Like, it can suck up energy if it's hit by it, or what? What?
It's the giant shroud that covers the entire city. Big, ugly thing that Jenodyne uses to absorb lightning strikes. When you arrive in Neon, I'm sure your contact will fill you in with all the boring details.
You
Perfect.
damn right she can. My girl can piece together a jump engine with her eyes shut. Literally, I've seen her do it. Lost good money on that bet.
All right, let's not get carried away.
He seems in high spirits, Delgado.
You get to meet up with the lovely Estelle Vincent. She's had her deft little fingers on the pulse of Neon for some time now. Whatever info you need, I guarantee she can get.
Oh,
One of the most
nice.
reliable captains we have in the fleet. If I want something done, there's none of the typical bullshit. It gets done, and afterward, we all split the cash.
Well, I like the splitting cash part.
Don't worry. When Kryx's legacy is aboard the key, we'll be splitting plenty of cash. Until then, I want you to do everything Estelle asks. Follow her instructions to a letter.
Okay.
She is valuable to the fleet. Piss her off and we lose her as a contact, you're going to be answering to me.
All right, so I have to use kid gloves.
A few of your captains. This one should be no problem.
You did right by one. But she's almost as green as you two. Estelle is different.
Estelle will be waiting at Madame Sauvage's place.
Oh,
I
in Neon.
keep her waiting, but chances are she won't mind. Girl loves her liquor.
Well, if you just sent her a thing saying I'm on my way, then I'm still going to be a bit of time before I get there.
So I want you focused.
What do you mean, people like us? I don't care about the stuff that's going on in Neon.
Not afford any screw-ups.
I don't have gambling or alcoholism or any of that kind of stuff. So don't you worry your pretty little head, boss man. All right. We're going to head back to the Vigilance. We don't need to see what anything is going on right now. We're going to head straight up and talk to the commander. We got to fill him in about what's going on and had in any evidence we have, so our lieutenant can do everything she needs to do.
It seems you had quite the eventful mission on your hands.
I did.
Crimson Fleet's trust, and you were able to spare lives in the process.
I did what I said I was going to do. You asked me not to kill people. I'm doing my best.
Not very well. Keeping Mast out of the loop regarding this particular mission has proven exceptionally difficult. But we've managed to keep your involvement in the dark. Sparing the lives of the soldiers on SY-920 has definitely made our position with the top brass much easier.
Well, given it was a UC station,
Colonies and Commander Natara, thank you.
I bet Natara's
Hiring
pissed.
UC personnel would only cause more problems for us.
Bingo. That's what I'm talking about.
Excuse me, sir. I hate to interrupt, but there's still the matter of the Comspike to discuss.
Yes, of course, Lieutenant. Time is short, and we should get to the matter at hand. Please give me your report.
All right, well, here it is.
With the acquisition of the Comspike, the fleet is one step closer to Kryx's legacy. And the more people we arrest, the greater the chance that your infiltration is discovered. We're working against the clock here, so let's start by discussing the status of the Comspike. That all depends on what you brought back from your mission. Aside from your eyewitness testimony, I assume you have the usual evidence that could lead to her incarceration.
Yeah, I'll give all the information I have. Thanks, Lieutenant.
Far more concerned about the Comspike.
All right. Here's what we got going on about the Comspike.
She reverse engineers it to fit the fleet's purposes. So what does Delgado have you doing next? Has he solved the Bannock 4 problem?
Has any of you guys? Because he figured it out.
The conduction grid?
That's brilliant.
Yes.
Is it actually possible? It's 80-year-old tech. Sorry, sir. The conduction grid is how Neon generates its power. It essentially absorbs lightning strikes and converts it to usable energy.
I told you.
It would take a hell of an engineer to modify the technology to handle Bannock 4's EM field.
Well, she's one hell of an engineer.
Like Jasmine Durand.
That's the case. Inform our contacts on Neon that our operative will be touching down there in the near future.
Absolutely, sir.
And before you depart, I wanted you to know that your efforts are helping us gain interest among my superiors. They're finally beginning to believe that we can take down the Crimson Fleet and make amends for the UC's embarrassing mistake.
Look, I really feel like you guys...
The fact that our common enemy owes its existence to the United Colonies, of course. It was the riot at the Lock, touched off by Jasper Kryx, that inspired him to create the Crimson Fleet in the first place.
Yeah, but he only wanted to become pirates because he needed more information about that menace.
Authorize an all-out assault.
Okay. You guys are concerned that I'm getting them closer, right?
But it's a calculated risk.
Ugh.
It's long overdue. All right. I suppose that's all for now. I'll be looking forward to your next report. Good luck. Please, be careful.
All right, thank you, Commander. Thank you for my monies and my experience.
What can I do for you?
Hey, Lieutenant.
Turn in any evidence fragments you
I got you some evidence, my friend.
Good. The more you find, the stronger our case.
Well, that's why I brought it to you.
Cost overruns, siphoning project funds.
Yeah.
How cheap does this well go? Our forensic accounting team is going to have their hands full.
Well, they're the reason why we were able to find out about the comlink before you even knew about it.
UC haven't spoiled the entire bunch. Have any more?
No, that's all for now.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
All right.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
If I have any more questions, I'll let you know. Well, that's it, everyone. That's where we're going to end it, because the next stop is Neon, and trying to find evidence in Neon, that's just like finding a needle in a haystack. They're going to have so much going on there. This is getting down to it. We're putting people in prison, and I'm liking that part, but I kind of want to know how much is in that chip. So until next time, guys, stay safe, keep on gaming, and like always, unlock your rage.